The Axis AU detection system by Fusion Fire incorporates the latest technology to achieve early detection of fire and to minimize false alarms. It also contains features to make the installation process faster and cheaper. Most detection systems available on the market only capture and report a small amount of data when the fire detection panel interrogates the field devices, which is typically every few seconds. This means that the system takes very brief snapshots of the environment and only every so often. On the other hand, the Axis Intelligent Digital Detectors contain an inbuilt processor that checks the environment 100% of the time. This means that any change in the obscuration levels inside the sensing chamber or the temperature measured by the thermistor is reported instantly as an interrupt signal to the panel. This feature allows for faster response in case of fire. The detection system also allows you to network up to 200 nodes, interrogating up to 200,000 devices. When you then consider that a fire alarm condition is relayed under 3 seconds from any hardware detector to all the nodes within the network, this makes for a truly fast response to fire. But this inbuilt processor at each device does more than that. Each device contains an algorithm that is designed to analyze the signals that it receives from its surroundings. For example, it can differentiate between steam and smoke. This will in turn minimize false alarms without reducing the sensitivity to fire. Each smoke detector on the Axis system also incorporates automatic drift compensation. To understand what this feature does and why it's so important, we should mention that the sensing chamber of any detector over time will accumulate some dust and dirt from its environment. These contaminants will cause some obscuration of the photo-optical cells inside the detector, reducing the amount of smoke required to cause it to alarm. This means that as time goes by, a normal smoke detector will become more sensitive, with the risk of causing false alarms and generating a brigade call-out. The only way to prevent this is to schedule routine cleanups of all the smoke detectors in the building. This will be an added cost to the building maintenance. Every Axis smoke detector will individually adjust to the slow buildup of dirt, and it will raise the obscuration level that will trigger an alarm, maintaining its performance over time. When the detector is too dirty and the detector cannot raise its alarm threshold further without going outside the obscuration levels prescribed by Australian standards, the fire panel will show a maintenance message to request a cleanup only of the specific detector in question. Preventative maintenance on the Axis AU detection system is also made easy to manage with the addition of the MX Pro Service tool. Issued to fire service contractors that have completed a level of training on the Axis AU detection system, the MX Pro Service tool allows, for example, for the comprehensive reporting on the drift compensation values on smoke detectors. All the information gathered from the system can then be presented in a simple-to-read, easy-to-understand report to pinpoint any necessary maintenance work or identify any trend relating to the fire detection system. The detectors have also an adjustable pre-alarm setting. This refers to a situation when some smoke is detected, but the obscuration sensed by the detector is not such to trigger an alarm yet. This means that before the detection system goes into full alarm, the system can generate a dedicated alert signal for a facilities manager or the occupants of a limited area smoke may be building up. These people can then assess the situation and minimize its impact. In case of a fire, such early detection can be crucial. It can give people the opportunity to put the fire out, if possible, or initiate the evacuation procedure. In case of a false alarm, caused for example by a burnt toast, they can clear the area of the smoke in order to avoid disruption to the rest of the building and a brigade call-out. The system also comes with a dedicated software called Alarm Calm to design appropriate strategies to minimize false alarms. This includes specific settings for dedicated zones or different options for different times of the day. The Axis detection system has also great features to assist installers. It has a large loop capacity with 240 addresses and 240 sub-addresses dedicated to sounder and sounder strobe bases. This reduces the cost of cabling and of hardware required, such as loop cards or motherboards. The detectors are also available with the extra feature of an inbuilt short-circuit isolator and a magnetic test facility. These options speed up the fault-finding procedure and reduce the associated labor cost. To summarize, the Axis detectors are designed to minimize false alarms, have a fast response to fire, and to improve the installation procedure.